Iryna's law kicks in on December 1st. Lawmakers passed it after Iryna Zarutska was murdered on the light rail train back in August.
I believe that the state legislators had a good intention. I believe that when they wrote the law, they were hearing from so many people who were horrified.
The massive bill addresses several topics. It limits a judge's power to release offenders accused of certain violent crimes. The sheriff says that will increase a detention center population that is already near capacity.
Stack of bunks is where we have to put people on these bunk beds, and their families will call in and say they are sleeping on the floor.
County officials expect officer and magistrate workloads will increase. They say they'll have an idea, they'll see the impact of the full law in the next 3 months.
I think by the time we get to the end of February, early March, where we are at that point is probably going to be pretty close to where we're going to be for the long haul.
Iryna's law adds funding for additional district attorneys. It does not add funding for anything else.
We as a community have a very difficult job. We're forced to make some very difficult choices moving forward with respect.
You know what? This is a great law. Obviously, we have the Democrats fighting it, but on December 1st, which is today, Iryna's law has passed. What is Iryna's laws? Iryna Zarutska was murdered by a repeat offender, I believe, on the rail system. This is very similar to the same issue to the girl that happened in Chicago that got gasoline poured on her. Basically, what they're saying is if you got a repeat charges and you're a detriment to society and you have a case, you're going to be in jail. There's no more cashless bail. It's no more just sign this paper and you say you're going to appear in court. They're getting rid of that. It targets offenders accused of violent crimes, domestic violence, sexual offenses, crimes with prior records, and repeat offenders. Why do you want to let them out? This is why I get on the Democrats. It's because you don't make no sense. So if you want a repeat offender that keeps doing the same thing over and over again to be let out, why? Why? He should be in jail. He should be there until they figure out what they're going to do with him. It's the same thing that happened in Chicago. It's the same exact thing. The guy gets out. He had like 25, wrong rap sheet, gets out, doing stupid stuff. Then he lights a girl on fire on the train, same place. But this girl, Iryna, she died. So this all could have been prevented if he was in jail because he was a repeat offender. Also, too, what this does is shifts to North Carolina toward a system where public safety outweighs the presumption of pretrial release. Judges must document their reasoning. Repeat violent offenders are detained automatically in many cases. Look, man, I hate to say it, man, if you got people that's doing the same dumb shit that are being a detriment to society, I don't believe they should have any rights. I believe that you don't care about your rights if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Is it me or am I tripping? Am I just being a jack or am I being not realistic about this? But why do we have a situation to where we are doing and letting these criminals be out if they show behavior of them doing the same crime over and over and over again? They want to be in jail. They need to be in jail. Why are they out? This is why I can't go to the left, because the left is not common sense. You have Democrats upset right now talking about the budget. Well, let's just take the money from the program that you said was supposed to reduce violence. Let's just take that money and just use that for jails and just build more jails. And then we can put those people that keep doing dumb shit over and over again and give them jobs to where they can actually make a little bit of money, but in actuality, they can work and continue to bring funding to the state. What people need to understand is the prison system is a moneymaker and can be a moneymaker for the state. Put it like this. If I am North Carolina, I'm the governor of North Carolina, I have these state prisons. Okay, cool. So whatever company want to come over here, hey, man, we build caps. We build baseball caps. Okay, you build baseball caps. We're going to have my prisoners build it. They'll get paid $5 an hour, but the minimum wage is $15 an hour. So we're going to get that $10 per each hour for each inmate working, and that money's going to go back to restitution for the family, and also is going to go and help North Carolina with the budget. So you use these people that don't really care about life, that don't care about society, and you make money off of them. That's how you use capitalism, but you also use it to where it can fuel the economy. But we have people and Democrats that are scared that their programs that they get this money from, that they're supposed to be helping people, but don't help people. Then it goes to somebody else, and then next you know, it doesn't even do the purpose that money is for. So the Democrats are really upset because they know their funding is going to be under attack because Oh, we're going to have this money for the LGBT community. Oh, we're going to have this money for after school care. When you really don't even put that money towards that, it goes to somebody's pockets. That's the only reason why they're upset. That's the only reason why they are looking at this and saying, this is going to be bad. We care about the budget. Well, there's a lot of things in that budget I guarantee is not doing anything, is going directly into somebody's pocket. I love this law. They also said it's going to be mandated mental health evaluations. It's going to require formal documented mental health evaluations, assessment for violent offenders, psychiatric exams before certain people are released or sentenced. Exactly. If you crazy and you doing crimes over and over again, stay in the jail. We're going to keep you in the jail. We're going to make sure that you stay here because we don't want you going out there killing people. We've seen it in Chicago. Dude got out. He was mentally ill. You can tell. They knew that. They let him out. He pours gasoline on somebody, damn near burns somebody to death. Like, we have the justice system for a reason. It's to protect society. You have people doing things over and over again. They don't care about society. So why are you continue to put them out of society? See what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, why are we doing this? This makes no sense. Also, too, they say it reopens the path to the death penalty. Death penalty. North Carolina has performed an execution since 2006, largely due to legal gridlock. So the law attempts to restart executions by streamlining the appeals process, requiring all pending death penalties appeals be heard by 2027, resolving procedural challenges, giving the state a legal pathway to resume capital punishment. This is one of the law's most controversial provisions. Look, my view on the death penalty is this. You killing somebody, you raping somebody, you do something to kids, death penalty. It's pretty clear. You guys care about the budget? Well, the faster they're not here on this earth, the faster you have to worry about paying for them. That's just my opinion. And I'm a Christian, but I believe this. You have to protect our women and kids. So if you have people molesting kids, molesting women, SAing women, you know what that means? Graping women, killing people over and over again. Capital punishment. I believe the reason why this world or our country is the way that it is because there's no examples. There's no examples to say, you know what, if I touch this little boy, this is what's going to happen to me. People aren't scared of the justice system. That's the problem with America. I believe the justice system needs to be a little more harsher. I believe the capital punishment needs to come back so people can fear and understand and think twice before they make that decision. Anything with women and kids and you messing them up and you touching them inappropriately, you doing bad things, we're not doing jail time. That's capital punishment. We have to protect our women and kids, and we have to protect it with the utmost sense of capital punishment. Oh, man, you crazy. You a radical. No, I'm not. I'm just all about protecting the kids and the women, because who gets affected the most by these laws that are too lax? Kids and women. I'm sorry. Yes, man, I'm a Christian. I care about people. I want people to live. I want people to understand and love Jesus and God. But I also want to protect the women and kids. There's no point of you being in this earth if you messing around and being a detriment to a society and you doing these things that you know is bad, but you don't care about the system because the system is just going to slap you on the wrist and put you in jail. No, there need to be certain things that's capital punishment. Yeah, you got to go. It's going to be quick, too. It's not going to be like, it shouldn't even be no appeal process. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. See, people use the justice system to prolong things. No. You got convicted. We got facts. We got proof. Okay, cool. It's going to be next week. I'm sorry. I'm very like that with women and kids, because if you do something wrong to a child or a woman, that affects them for their lifetime. So now this person could be in jail, happy-go-lucky, but it affects that kid. It affects that women. It affects them more than it affects that person that just did it and they got a slap on the wrist. Now they're in jail kicking back. No, but you have to, I guarantee if you start setting examples and people, oh yeah, you do this is capital punishment. I guarantee you won't have no crime. I guarantee you won't have people getting SA'd. I guarantee you won't have people getting raped. I guarantee it. It's just because, oh no, I'm not doing that, because North Carolina is a player around. They known for putting people and cooking people. That's just my opinion, man. Look, I want everybody to live. I want everybody to do right. But if you keep doing the wrong thing, if you keep affecting our future, which is our women and our kids, in a negative way, and you touching them and making them feel less than and messing up them psychology and messing them up psychologically, you got to go. It's just like that, man. You got to go because we have to protect our women and kids. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel as always. We're going to keep this thing going.